Just from your perspective, what's been working with the offense to perform like it did yesterday?
I mean, yesterday we just had a lot of people step up. I think the offensive line played really well. Obviously Kirk's playing really well, and I think Coach Kubiak called a heck of a game. Um, I think everybody played really well yesterday.
What's been the key to the way the offense has evolved after you got off to a tough start at Cincinnati with some of the early penalties and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I think it's just a chemistry thing, really. I mean, I think as we keep playing, as we keep practicing, we're only going to get better. The penalty thing is obviously a mental thing, so I think it's really been emphasis that we've locked in and tried to fix, and I think we're doing a good job with that. But I just think the sky's the limit for the offense, and as we keep building chemistry and get more comfortable playing together.
I think this could be the best offense you guys have had since you've been here, at least.
Yeah, I think the sky's the limit. Just got to keep stacking them and week by week.
Tyler, in the 3 weeks you've known Benellison here, what's allowed him to get on the field so much so far?
I think the main thing is, obviously switching and having to learn a new offense. He's a smart guy, heck of a blocker, and he's just a good dude. I like playing with him. Just a great addition to the room.
Yeah, how does that help the offense when you can at least go toward the two tight end stuff a little bit more? I know in your touchdown, I think that's what you guys were in.
Yeah, I think in previous years and going into the season, we planned on being in a lot of two tight end things, and then obviously as we kind of had to do some different personnels and whatnot throughout the first 2 weeks. So now to be able to kind of get comfortable and get back to some of those two tight end sets that we like being in, I think is huge for the offense.
You scored once, obviously, almost scored twice yesterday. How important is it for you to establish yourself as that kind of red zone threat?
Yeah, I think for me it's good confidence, to just keep establish yourself in this league, and I think it's nice to be able to go out there and make plays for Kirk and the offense to help and instill trust in me personally. So.
In the two tight end offenses, the two different tight ends often have different roles. When you were asked to take on a bigger role after Irv Smith went down, did you see your kind of assignments or responsibilities change?
I think the change was, obviously I probably would begin receiving a little more targets and a little more opportunity in the pass game. And besides that, even when it was me and Irv, we both did a little bit of everything, whether it's pass pro, run game. So I just think probably the only big change was just probably the opportunity to have more targets come my way.
Obviously, it comes down to reps with Kirk, but how is your relationship and kind of getting into a flow with him? The more and more he gets confidence in you and vice versa. What has changed there for you?
Yeah, all camp, the tight ends, me, Irv, all the tight ends, and Kirk would throw after practice, whether it's red zone or, maybe just 3 or 4 routes after practice. So we've been trying to build that trust and timing throughout the off season, and then obviously as games come and big plays, making third down catches, doing the things to stay on the field and just instilling the trust when bullets are flying. So.
Do you take a minute after you score yesterday to sort of think about where you've come as a player to now having this role and playing a big role in a win yesterday?
Yeah, I'm just extremely grateful for the opportunity. It's kind of the way my whole career has unfolded, back to college, being a walk-on, having to, kind of wait on an opportunity and take advantage of it then. And obviously here being behind a Pro Bowler and Kyle and Irv. So just kind of how my whole career has unfolded. So I'm just grateful for it.
Was your phone blowing up after the game?
Yeah, I'm trying to still sort through all that and text everybody back. But yeah, it was blown up a little bit.
How's this game yesterday rank among your all-time great games?
I think it. There's only so many at this point, right? But career high in catches was 7, so there's not too many great ones to compete with at this moment. But we're gonna keep stacking them and make some great ones. So that's all that matters.
Lining up out wide, and I think Dylan was inside and did a nice cross underneath it, freed you up.
One more time, I'm sorry.
When you guys lined up, you were on the outside, and I guess did the cross.
Yeah, so it was just a play we had in, knowing one read was for man, one read was for zone, and you line up out there and you see you have a linebacker on, you have man coverage, and you kind of expect the ball fast, and that's one of those plays where you practice it, you drill it, and then game comes and it happens just how you practiced it. So.
Any more for Tyler?
With Irv out, you've actually used a lot more 3 wides than in previous years. Does it feel more open out there when you've got those more spread formations?
Yeah, I feel like we still, do a good job of getting. I know KJ does a really good job in the run game. He does a good job chipping in the pass game, and sometimes he kind of takes on that role of some tight end duties when we're in three wide. So I guess I could feel a little wider, but I think he does a really good job of doing some of the things that a tight end has to do when we're in those three wide sets.
I watched film of the Browns yesterday, but I guess they got 9 sacks against the Bears, so that's kind of when you see a team like that, what kind of role does the tight ends kind of maybe anticipate?
Yeah. We just week 2 coming off Chandler Jones having 5 sacks or whatever he had, and you got to go and prepare for a good pass rush with him and JJ. And I mean that's what this league's about. There's a lot of good pass rushers in this league, and every week you're gonna have a new one to go against. And I'm sure the coaches have a great game plan to help. Whether we're chipping or doing different things to help out on the edges, but I'm sure we have a great game plan that put us in good situations.
How do you feel about going against Kevin Stefanski on Sunday?
I'm excited about it. Coach Stefanski, he was a great guy. He was good to me. He helped me a lot early in my career, so I'm excited to see him, and I'm sure he's excited to come back too. So it'll be a good showdown.